Hi, I'm Lorna from Wearably Weird, and today I'm going to be showing you how to factory lace your Air Force Ones. Lacing them like this will make them look exactly how they did when they came fresh out of the box. Go slowly with this tutorial, take as long as you need, pause the video or slow down the video speed if you like. If you just want to learn how to do this particular knot, you can skip ahead. I've put a little timestamp down in the description for you. Begin by taking the paper that your Air Force Ones came with and stuff it back down inside the sneakers under the tongue. This will create a little bit of resistance for your laces and make it look really nice when it comes out. Then go ahead and take your lace and make sure the little metal doorbray is on the laces and it's not going to be flipped. Then take each lace end and feed it down to the two bottom eyelets of your Air Force Ones. There's one, two. Now don't worry about getting it perfect, it's a little bit fiddly, but we can fix it afterwards. Just spend a little bit of time here, go slowly and make sure that the doorbray looks really good and even. Then we're going to start with this lace on the right hand side and bring it across into the second eyelet from the bottom on the left hand side, like this. Make sure everything's looking nice and straight. Put that lace out of the way, flip to the other lace, bring it across into the second eyelet up from the bottom on the right. Now your Air Force Ones might have more or less eyelets than mine, but it doesn't matter, you can just carry on with this pattern and it'll be no problem. Then keep a hold of this lace, bring it over and into the third eyelet up from the bottom on the left. Let's go here, make sure it looks nice and straight. Then go ahead back to the other lace, into the eyelet, just like that. You might want to pause here and just make sure everything's looking nice even crosses. Then keep hold of this lace, take it over into the next eyelet up on the other side. Repeat with the other one. Now you might notice here that these laces are in a mirror pattern to the other sneaker. So all that means is when you start with the other one, begin with the opposite lace that you started with on the first one, if that makes sense. So you can see here, the lace on the left hand side is on the top on this one, and here the lace that was on the right hand side is on the top on this one. Go back to this lace, bring it over. You're doing well, we're nearly getting there. Then this lace, bring it over. Make sure there's no twists. And then we're going to keep a hold of this one. When you reach the eyelet that's parallel with the little tongue loop here, take a hold of this lace and bring it underneath there. This can be a little bit stiff because the leather is high quality and quite stiff. And you want to bring it down into the next eyelet. Go to the other lace, and you also want to feed that lace end through the tongue loop as well. It can be a little bit fiddly, so just pause it and take your time and get that done. Then you want to bring this lace down into this eyelet here. Now when you reach the eyelets on the very top, we're going to be feeding the lace up into the eyelet from underneath this time. So all the way through this we've been going down into the eyelet from above. For these last two you want to go up into the eyelets from underneath. And the same on the other side. And you want to take a moment here to make sure there's no creases and that little cross is looking really good. Now we're going to move on to how to do the top knot. Now this can be a little bit tricky, but I promise you, just go slowly, stick with what I say, and you'll get there. So what you want to do is put the two laces together pinch right here, take your right hand finger and just put it underneath them like that. Then keep a hold of both of them, bring it over your finger to create a little loop. Slip your finger out, but pinch that so you have that little hole, and then feed these two laces up into it. Try not to shove your finger into that hole because we don't want to make it too big because then it's going to be too loose. Then you just want to pull the laces through like this, and you have your top knot. Then it's best to just adjust the laces so it's looking nice and tighten it up a little bit. I'm going to do it again with you to show you how to get it even tighter, and just keep going with this. Just take 10 minutes or so until you get it looking great. Again, take both laces, put them together, pinch them as close to the top as you can, put your finger of your right hand under there, just make a little loop over your finger, slip your finger out, keeping that little loop, then feed these two laces up into it. It is so fiddly, but it's worth it because it looks so cool in the end. Pull them through, nice and slow, there's no rush. And just adjust them till they look really cool, like that. And there you have it. That's how you factory lace your Air Force Ones, so they look exactly like how they did fresh out the box. If you found the info in this video helpful, please hit the like button to help it reach more people. Thanks a lot.